So we got a break in this one after the local.
Yeah.
Cloudy sky, 45 degrees at 8:31 here on your Friday morning. Good morning. We'll have a check on the weekend weather and the trading post coming our way. But first, it's sports brought to you by the New Folded Insurance Agency. Good morning, Wade.
Good morning, Bob. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. A couple high school football games across the region last night. Red Lake County over Red Lake, 50-0. Red Lake County improving to 2-0 on the year. Bagley going to 2-0 on the year. They defeat Cass Lake Bena 49-0. Thief River Falls Radio last night. Couple high school volleyball matchups for you and some good ones too. Lee had the call on 94-1 The Falls with Red Lake Falls hosting Warren Alvarado Oslo last night.
Would entertain the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies in volleyball action last night, and it would be Red Lake Falls upping their record of 3-1 as they defeat Warren Alvarado Oslo, and it went the distance as Red Lake Falls wins it by a final score of 3-2. Individually, leaders for Warren Alvarado Oslo, senior Markel Peterson finished off with 12 kills, also had 5 service points, one of those being a service ace. For Red Lake Falls, big night for senior Shandy Nelson. She finished off with 21 kills, 2 blocks, 13 service points, and 3 of those being service aces. Red Lake Falls won the first set 25-13. Warren Alvarado Oslo came back with set number 2, 25-15. Red Lake Falls would retake the lead at 2-1 with a 25-21 win. Then Warren Alvarado Oslo went past Red Lake Falls in the fourth set, 25-23, and would win it in the fifth and deciding set. They got up big early and going to win 15-8. They win the match 3-2. Again with the win, Red Lake Falls ups the record down to 3-1. Warren Alvarado Oslo getting ever closer, but still looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-3. C Squad Junior Varsity, that also went to Red Lake Falls, and Red Lake Falls Varsity volleyball from last night. It was the Red Lake Falls Eagles 3 and the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies 2. For Thief River Falls Radio.
Thank you, Lee. The other action on Thief River Falls Radio on 99.3 North Country. Travis had the call for Badger Greenbush Middle River. They were at Northern Freeze last night.
Carlston as the Northern Freeze hosted the Badger Greenbush Middle River Gators in a Section 8A matchup. The Gators came out strong in set 1, taking the set 25-13 behind Kaylee Hansen's 5 service points and Lexi Dahl's 3 kills. Badger Greenbush Middle River started set 2 where they left off in set 1, leading by as much as 10 at one point in the set. However, they had to hold off a late Northern Freeze rally behind Ellie Underdahl's 8-0 service point run and Taylor Knudsen's 4 set kills to get within one of the Gators. But PGMR was able to hold off the Freeze and take set 2, 25-23. Kaylee Hansen, Kylie Stair, and Zarin Windheimer each had 4 kills in the set for the Gators. The Northern Freeze carried their momentum into set 3, edging out the Gators 26-24 behind Shiloh Dean's 3 kills, 1 block, and 1 service ace in the set. In set 4, it was all Badger Greenbush Middle River as Kylie Stair had 3 blocks and 8 kills in the set, and BGMR won set 4, 25-13 in the match, 3 sets to 1. The Northern Freeze now dropped to 2-3. They were led by Ellie Underdahl with 13 service points and Taylor Knudsen with 9 kills and 4 blocks. The Freeze will travel to Red Lake Falls on Tuesday to face the Eagles. The Gators improved to 2-1 on the season, and they will travel to Ada on Saturday for the Ruth Hayden Volleyball Tournament. The Gators were led by Kylie Snare with 16 kills, Zarin Windheimer with 11 service points and 8 kills, and Dahl, Hansen, Lanzard, and Harder combining for 23 kills. The JV match went to the Gators 2-1, and the Gators take the varsity match 3 sets to 1, 25-12, 25-23, 24-26, 25-13. Reporting from Carlston for Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Thank you, Travis. Other action in volleyball last night. Red Lake County Central over Stephen Argyle 3 sets to 1. Was East Grand Forks over Kitson County Central 3 sets to 1. Thief River Falls Lady Prowlers, they were on the road at Bemidji last night. No problem there. 3 sets to none. 25-22, 25-21, and 25-21 for Thief River Falls. Roseville blanking out Warrow 3 sets to none. It was Ada Borup West over Norman County East Ulan Hitterdal 3 sets to none. Boston 3 sets to 1 over Monoman Waban. And Lake of the Woods over Greg Goodridge 3 sets to none. The other contests around the area, Clearbrook Gonwick was at Nevis. Nevis winning that one 3 sets to none. Wadena, Deer Creek, Downing Pillager 3-0. Sacred Heart over Crookston 3-0 in high school volleyball action last night. Cross country, Thief River Falls was at the Detroit Lakes Rotary Invitational. Bunch of schools over there. About 4 from North Dakota, about 4 or 5 from Minnesota, all competing at the Detroit Lakes Rotary Invitational. Cold, windy day. Michaela Johnson from Fargo Shanley was the top female runner at 18:55. Thief River Falls was led by Evelyn Griffin with 21:38 and 4, coming in at 27th place. The girls' side winners was Perham, was the top team for the girls' invitational. On the boys' side, Connor McKello, Detroit Lakes, was the top male runner at 16:10 and 6. Thief River Falls, Curtis Griffin, another personal record for him. Congratulations, came in 4th, won the medal, or got on the podium as well at 16:33 and 8. Top team was Perham on the boys' side as well, followed by Fargo Shanley at the Detroit Lakes Rotary Invitational. Congratulations to all the participants there. High school activities looking like this today. Tennis, Thief River Falls girls there at Becker today, actually at Becker, but in Foley. Here on Thief River Falls Radio, a couple contests for you tonight in high school football. Bob's got Stephen Argyle at Kitson County Central. That one's going to be in Lancaster this afternoon at 3:30, so keep that in mind for time-wise. Pillagers at Thief River Falls tonight. Lee will have that one as soon as Bob gets done with his on 99.3 North Country, and Winnie Mac will be at Northern Freeze in New Fulton. Mark will have that one on 94.1 The Falls for you tonight. Other action and football action today. Freda Beltrami will be at Goodridge Grigla. Polk County West will be at Ada Borup West. Monoman Waban will be at Crookston. Warren Alvarado Oslo is at Boston. Perham travels to East Grand Forks. Staples Motley hosts Roseau. Warroad is at Holly. Clearbrook Gunwick is at Badger Greenbush Middle River in high school football tonight. And another NFL contest tonight. They are in Brazil, the Chargers and the Chiefs. In volleyball action, college today, Vermilion is in town to take on the Northland Pioneers. And Saturday, a couple of matchups there. We've got football action for you on Thief River Falls Radio. On 1460, Real Country Minnesota Gophers will get underway at 9 a.m. with the pregame 11 o'clock kickoff. They'll host Northwestern State. The Bison, they are on the road at Tennessee State. That a 12:30 pregame, 1:30 kickoff here on KTRF. And we will tell you about the Twins and how they continue to lose. We'll do that next after Jason Hansen and the New Fulton Insurance Agency.
It's that time of the year again. Are you like many of us right now thinking about buying a new or used vehicle, camper, ATV, boat, or pontoon? You're likely going to need some insurance, and we can help you find a policy that we think you'll like. Give us a call at the Fulton Insurance Agency at 218-683-7678 and ask for Jason the Insurance Guy. Now go shopping and have some fun this summer.
Thank you, Jason. Jason at the New Fulton Insurance Agency. Minnesota Twins continue their free fall with 11-8 loss to Chicago at Target Field last night. And Chris Atterbury, breaks it all down for us on.
Got to work on your transitions.
I was thinking Chris again.
Got to work on your transitions.
Certainly had some bright moments. He struck out 7 men. Curveball was nasty tonight, but touched up for 3 runs in the third. So the Twins actually trailed the ballgame 3-0. They scored for a 5-run 4th inning. They ended up leading the ballgame 7-4 going to the 7th. Travis Adams on in relief of Tosh Bradley worked a 1-2-3, 2-strikeout 6. Came out for the 7th. Completely different tune. Michael A. Taylor with a base hit, Edgar Carroll with a base hit, and then it was Kyle Teal. The 3-1 swung on and smoked. We got a tie ball game, and that ball disappears into downtown Minneapolis. Kyle Teal on some sort of heater, a 3-run shot for Teal, and Teal has tied this game 7-7. Yeah, that was just the beginning. Very next pitch, Adams hits Lennon Sosa. Comes out of the ball game. Rocco LaFrentz plays. Genesis Cabrera came on immediately, hit a batter as well. Gives up a sac fly and another unearned run on a balk in the inning. There were 2 wild pitches. It was just ugly. A missed cutoff man, bad baseball, and a 5-run 7th inning gave the lead to the Chicago White Sox. They led 9-7. The Twins trying to battle back, had a man on in the 8th, couldn't do anything with it. Colson Montgomery hit one of the longest home runs in the history of Target Field off of Noah Davis in the 9th inning. Twins rallied with a home run from Clemens in the home ninth, but it's too little too late, as again they cave in late against the Chicago White Sox. White Sox have won the season high 5 in a row, all in come from behind fashion. They sweep a 4-game series in Minnesota for the first time ever, 11-8 at the Skirting final on your home for Twins baseball.
Twin skipper Rocco Baldelli says this was a tough ending to the game. Twins hit the road tonight. They're at Kansas City, 6 o'clock pregame, 6:40 first pitch. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for the Twins tonight, right here on KTRF. Minnesota Lynx suffered a 97-87 loss against the Las Vegas Aces at T-Mobile Arena last night. Lynx trailed by as many as 13 points in the losing effort. The Lynx remain in first place in the WNBA, and Lynx coach Cheryl Reeves says they did not play defense well last night. Lynx dropped to 32-9, still the first place and the best record. They've locked up the home court advantage in the WNBA. The Aces, they improved to 27-14, second best record in the league. They're on a 13-game winning streak. Lynx visit Golden State tomorrow night. Caitlin Clark's season is officially over. The Fever Guard announced via social media yesterday that she will miss the remainder of the 2025 season. She's been sidelined since July 15th with a right groin injury and also suffered a bone bruise at a later date during her recovery process. Clark appeared in 13 games this season and helped lead Indiana to the Commissioner's Cup title. Well, the Philadelphia Eagles outlasted the Dallas Cowboys 24-20 in a wild kickoff to open the NFL season last night. Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley combined for 3 rushing touchdowns after star defensive lineman Jalen Carter got ejected for spitting on Dallas quarterback Dak Prescott seconds into the game. Devontae Williams found pay dirt twice on the ground for the Cowboys in the emotionally charged Thursday night football contest, which was delayed for more than an hour in the third quarter due to lightning in the area. More changes are coming to the college football. The NCAA FBS Oversight Committee voted yesterday to move to a January transfer window and will eliminate the spring window. The proposed loan transfer window would be the 10-day period that opens one day after the college football playoff quarterfinals are completed. The Division I Administrative Committee must approve the legislative changes before it can take effect. A vote is expected to occur before October. U.S. Tennis Open is concluding this weekend, and top-seeded Aryna Sabalenka defeated fourth-seeded America Jessica Pegula in a 3-set battle to advance to her third straight U.S. Open final. In other semifinal action, 8-seeded America Amanda Anisimova took down 23rd-seeded Naomi Osaka in 3 sets to advance. Sabalenka will defend her tournament title against Anisimova when they go head-to-head on Saturday. On the men's side, on Friday, 2nd-seeded Carlos Alcaraz takes on 7th-seeded Novak Djokovic, while top-seeded Jannica Sinner will challenge 25th-seeded Felix Auger-Aliassime. The winners will square off for the final on Sunday. Other action, again, Bob, for you coming up tonight. 3 contests here on Thief River Falls Radio. Again, on 94.1 The Falls, Mark has Winnie Mac at Northern Freeze. On North Country 99.3, couple contests for you this afternoon at 3:30. Stephen Argyle's at Kitson County Central, and Pillager will be at Thief River Falls in the night camp tonight. Mm-hmm. So, busy weekend of sports.
As always, yeah.
Busy weekend.
And did you say the Northland Pioneers are at home?
They are. They host Vermilion tonight, and then they will. Mesabi Range comes to town tomorrow.
So if you're looking for college volleyball, and they have a handful of most of their players actually are regional players. So.
Right.
Looks good. All right, a lot of stuff going on. And
yes.
If you're headed out for Friday afternoon or Friday night football, dress.
Bundle up.
You can always take something back to the car or truck.
Absolutely.
But bundle or leave it in the truck if you don't need it.
And remember the hot chocolate?
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been a staple of football games.
Yeah. Good. Just enjoy the game. Dress appropriately, it'll be just fine.
Yes.
Wayne, thank you much.
Thanks, guys.
We have sports news brought to you by